Hello everyone, and welcome back to Moon Cipher. Today, we re-uncovering one of the most legendary and perplexing mysteries in treasure hunting history. The mystery of the Oak Island Money Pit. For over 2 centuries, people have dug, drilled, and searched this small island in Nova Scotia, chasing a fortune that might not even exist. But the deeper they dig, the stranger things get, from ancient artifacts to deadly traps that seem designed to protect something powerful. So, what really lies beneath Oak Island? Let's explore the secrets of the world's most mysterious treasure hunt. Our story begins in the summer of 1795. A young man named Daniel McGinnis was walking on Oak Island, a small, forested piece of land off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada. While exploring, he noticed something strange. A circular depression in the ground, surrounded by old oak trees. Above it hung a block and tackle, an ancient pulley system attached to a thick branch, as if someone had once been lowering something into the earth. McGinnis and his 2 friends, Anthony Vaughan and John Smith, were intrigued. They began to dig, hoping to find whatever was hidden below. At first, they struck packed layers of earth. Then, at a depth of 10 feet, they discovered a platform made of oak logs. Thinking they had reached a treasure vault, they removed the logs and kept digging. But 10 feet below that, they found another layer of logs, and another one 10 feet beneath that. Every 10 feet, another wooden platform. It was as if someone had built a shaft leading deep into the island, deliberately hiding something far below. They dug down to about 30 feet before realizing the task was too dangerous and exhausting. They left, but the mystery of what they had found would ignite a centuries-long obsession. Years later, in 1804, a new group called the Unsolved Company took up the challenge. They dug deeper, finding more oak platforms every 10 feet, along with layers of coconut fiber, a material that did not exist naturally in Canada. That was strange. Coconut fiber was often used to absorb moisture in tropical regions, suggesting someone from far away had built this pit. At around 90 feet deep, the team uncovered a large flat stone with strange carvings on it, symbols that no one could understand. The stone was later lost, but witnesses said the markings translated roughly to 40 feet below. 2 million pounds are buried. The excitement was enormous, but when they dug further, something unexpected happened. Water began to flood into the pit from unseen tunnels. No matter how much they tried to pump it out, it kept filling. It was as if the island itself was designed to protect whatever lay below. Engineers later discovered that the pit was connected to a series of underground flood tunnels, leading to the sea. A complex system that automatically flooded the shaft when disturbed. This was no ordinary hole in the ground. It was a brilliantly engineered trap. Over the next century, countless treasure hunters tried their luck. Wealthy investors poured money into the search. Dozens of companies came and went, each convinced they were on the brink of solving the mystery. But the deeper they went, the more dangerous it became. Tunnels collapsed, machinery broke down, and tragically, several lives were lost in accidents. The Oak Island Curse was born, a legend claiming that 7 people must die before the treasure is found. So far, 6 have. But what is everyone searching for? That's the real question. Some believe it's pirate treasure, perhaps buried by Captain Kidd or Blackbeard. Both were rumored to have hidden vast riches, and Oak Island was isolated enough to be the perfect hiding place. Others think it's something far greater, the lost treasure of the Knights Templar, hidden by secret societies fleeing persecution in Europe. The Templar theory gained traction after mysterious symbols, similar to Masonic carvings, were found on nearby stones. Some researchers even claim the pit structure mirrors ancient designs used by the Templars to protect sacred relics. Could the fabled Holy Grail or Ark of the Covenant lie beneath Oak Island? Still, others believe the treasure might not be gold at all, but lost manuscripts. Perhaps the missing works of Shakespeare, or secret documents proving another author wrote his plays. This theory emerged after links were found between Francis Bacon's cipher writings and the markings once seen on the Oak Island stone. Over the years, search teams have discovered numerous artifacts that fuel these theories: beats of chain, fragments of parchment, old tools, and even a Roman-style cross. In 1897, a drill brought up small pieces of gold chain and traces of metal at a depth of 153 feet. Later, In the 20th century, sonar scans revealed what seemed to be a chamber deep below the surface, but it was unreachable due to flooding. Each discovery only deepened the mystery, suggesting that something of significance truly lies below, yet still out of reach. By the 1960s, the search became more sophisticated. One of the most famous treasure hunters, Dan Blankenship, spent decades digging and mapping Oak Island. He discovered an area called Borehole DSX, a 235-foot deep shaft lined with steel. When a camera was lowered, it reportedly showed wooden beams, a chest-like object, and even a human hand. But the footage was blurry and controversial. To this day, no one can confirm what was actually seen. In recent decades, technology has advanced, and so has the exploration. Ground-penetrating radar, underwater mapping, and advanced drilling have uncovered more anomalies, tunnels, voids, and metallic readings beneath the island. Yet, the treasure, if it exists, still refuses to reveal itself. Theories have continued to evolve. Some think Oak Island is not hiding treasure but protecting knowledge, perhaps ancient technology or relics from a lost civilization. Others think it's an elaborate hoax, possibly created centuries ago to lure greedy treasure hunters into endless digging. But if it were a hoax, how do we explain the complex flood tunnels and engineering that still baffle experts today? Oak Island's geography adds to the enigma. It sits along ancient maritime routes used by Vikings, Templars, and early explorers. Nearby discoveries include old coins, artifacts, and even Norse symbols carved in stone. Some say Oak Island could have been a secret depot used by explorers long before Columbus reached America. The island has also inspired one of the longest-running treasure hunts in history. Since 2014, the TV series The Curse of Oak Island has documented the ongoing investigation by Rick and Marty Lagina, two brothers who grew up fascinated by the legend. They've uncovered tunnels, pottery shards, Roman coins, and even pieces of human bone dating back hundreds of years. Yet the central mystery remains unsolved. What, if anything, is truly buried there? Even skeptics admit that something extraordinary lies beneath Oak Island, whether it's treasure, technology, or history itself. The engineering behind the money pit is too advanced for the 1700s, suggesting that whoever built it had resources, intelligence, and purpose. But perhaps the real secret of Oak Island is not the treasure at all. It's the story, a perfect blend of hope, mystery, danger, and obsession that has captivated generations. People have given their fortunes and even their lives chasing it. Every time the pit floods or collapses, it's as if the island whispers, "Not yet." Maybe the true treasure is the mystery itself, a centuries-old riddle that continues to challenge our imagination. To this day, the Oak Island Money Pit stands as a symbol of humanity's eternal quest for the unknown, whether it hides pirate gold, sacred relics, or nothing at all. It reminds us of something profound. The deeper we dig into history, the more questions we uncover. And perhaps that's what makes the Oak Island mystery so enduring. Because sometimes, the greatest discoveries aren't found in what we uncover, but in what remains hidden. Thank you for watching Moon Cipher. If you enjoy exploring history's deepest mysteries, make sure to subscribe and join us every week as we search for the truth behind the world's most baffling secrets.